Hi, I'm sorry for the mess, but I had no time to clean it up. I have to run to my room whenever I have time. So, however, I'm here with a flip through of volume 1, I guess, of my gigantic book of ideas. For those of you who don't know, all the videos are there. So you can just check it out. I think 99% of whatever's in this book I made on video in my gigantic book of idea list. And I did make this weird closure. I just don't like making covers, but it doesn't matter. What matters is what's inside of it. And I did not do this because who knows, maybe I get an idea just for the cover part, and I'm going to do it right here, right? So, but everything else is done. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything in this book. So this pocket is not on my video, but it's very easy to do. And you basically just fold and sew pieces of book page in there. Bless me. Okay, and then you get as many pockets as you put pages in there. You just fold the page and put it in there. And then I made this card from my... I love using the junk mail envelopes. I love finding ideas for them because we have so many, right? And then I made this. It's not very pretty, but it's good enough for me as an idea. Just like a little booklet from junk mail envelope once again. And this might be, yes, this is a pocket because I glued it only on 3 sides. So that's something you can do. This one is not on my video, but this is like Roxy's challenge from 2022, I think. And I made one of those. And this just, I think it's supposed to open up the second one too. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, right here. It just has 2 pockets, you know, and she made it, so you can check it out there. And I think I have how I made this one in my Roxy Creation Challenge. I don't know anymore. Oh my God, I cannot even, let me close. I still did not get a third hand from Santa. This one is a belly band, and you know, just with an interactive piece of something to go up and down. I thought that was a cool idea. You can change it to many things, and you can put backgrounds in there and whatever. Okay, this is Roxy's challenge as well, and it has like this vellum pocket. I just didn't have vellum, so I took tracing paper, and it's here. And this one, I don't know where it is on video. This one is not on this playlist as well. There are just a couple things, but this is just a little booklet that I cut off like a tag. I thought that was a good idea. And the corner pocket here, very easy to make because you just put 2 pieces of paper on top. I did make this. Oh yeah, I like this one. This is like a faux cabinet card that you can actually write on in the back. And this was just an example for me that I can just stick stuff on top of stuff and have a pocket, right? Put a flower on top and have a pocket for it. I have the dimensions here. I don't know if it's gonna go. Yeah, this one opens up. When it lays flat, it's easier, but I made this, so I need to remember how to make it. And I did make 2 different kinds of frames. It's just the inside that's different, but basically this one opens up and this one is a pocket, and you can pull it out, the card out of here. So I thought that was cool. I did make this one. This one came, I think, from Eva. Eva has it in her journals. And it's very cool because it does have tuck spots and pockets, and here's another pocket, and then it opens up and it's like a belly band. You could stick something in there, and then there is a booklet to go with that. Well, not a booklet, that's 2 envelopes. Let's open one so we can see inside. I don't know why I do them so long. And there's just like the 2 big envelopes, and I thought that was a fantastic idea. I definitely want to remember that. I'm thinking about making a journal, just like a nature themed journal, because I like nature themed most, but just, you know, using every idea I have in this book. I think that would be amazing, wouldn't it? So I will basically create the same book, but nature themed. Well, it will not be the same anymore because it's going to be different, right? And this way I can also practice what I did here. This one is not in my playlist as well. It's just for me to remember that I could do this, you know. Plus, those are the pockets that have a flap and have a pocket everywhere. And this one has one here, and I just stuck a little idea of mine in there as well. So there is that. And this is another, I think this was from Corey. It's just, you know, sewn, and you get the little pockets here, and then you have a flap, and it depends on how you glue stuff on top of stuff. You can have little, tiny little mini pockets everywhere. And then I have made this one. It's a little crooked, but it's enough for me to remember what I want to do. That's just a simple pocket, because we do forget the simplest things, right? Making from junk journal. No, junk journal. Junk mail envelope. This is my flip up. I think that was from Eva. And then it does have a pocket in here. And I love it. I love it so much. I also put a piece in here to remember that I can actually add a piece if I wanted to my journal. You know, once the signatures are done, doesn't mean that there cannot be more. I do have this little magic card. And this was from Jennifer McGuire, her interactive cards, and I just love it. This one has a little bit of a hard time pulling, but this goes apart, and I wrote down that it needs thicker paper here, because mine is just cardstock, and I think thicker paper would work better. But it's like a magic pull-out card, and it has this tag in here. And I do have my jumbo pocket here, which I think is cool. And my card that I just stuck on here, but this is from leftover book pages, and I have so many that I need to use them up, and it's like 3D butterflies here. And I do have the pocket. If you move it here, you don't know it's a pocket, and then you move it away, and then you have your like secret spot right there. This was from Roxy Creations as well, in one of her challenges. It has a pocket here, so you can stick something pretty in there, and it will be right here in the window. I thought that was cool. Wanted to keep this. This is kind of an origami thing. You can open it up and then write your messages down there. And yes, I glued it as a pocket here. This is just belly band from junk mail envelope. You know, if you put something in there that is pretty, like lurking through the window, I think it's cool. What was the, oh, this is my, I will show you. This is my flower card. It's just a little magic flower card. And I actually wrote, or I tried to, you know, show myself what I did. I don't know if this is going to be of help, but this is why I'm making this. So each of my things I made will be on my own channel, so I can go back and look at the video if needed. Now, these are so thick that I left a lot of space in between, but I don't care. I just didn't want them to be smushed. So that's what I did. Now here I have another piece, just to remember that I can laminate quotes, and with leftover memory decks I can make two pocket things right here, and it looks really cool. And this is a CD envelope. Never know what to do with that. Now I do. And there I did put a card in there. When you make it, you see, I noticed when you go up and down, you should put something on top here to make it stronger, because it's really thin paper. And I just made a Polaroid card, and I thought that looked so cool. And yeah, see, it starts ripping here. So to me, it's a good thing to know that I have to make it stronger. Oh, what did that do? That I have to make it stronger. How will it go? It must go like this. Okay. I just need to figure out how to put it back in there. All right. What else is in here? Okay. And this holds this, so it doesn't go anywhere. I think I have a few of these frames here, just because there are different ways to make them. This one has a paper clip built in, so you can just clip it onto something, and then I have different ones. I do have this one paper clip, just to remember that I can actually hang stuff from paper clips, you know. And then very simple pocket from shipping paper that you can make. I have so much shipping paper at home, and of course I used a lot of my die cuts that I love the most. The most. Okay, what else? My little card, same thing. You see, just a different idea to use. So I made a card, so I remember. This pocket was from Roxy Creation 2023, and it has like 2 pockets here and 2 pockets in the back. And this is my peekaboo window, little window you can see through whatever pretty stuff is in the back. And I made a little paper clip just to remember that I could make like mini envelopes and hang them from the side. Then here I used some paper bags to make like a little tag booklet, and I just stuck my tags that were there already in there. But you know, just to remember that things are possible. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is just my oh my god, I forget, what do you call them? Snippet. You know, I wanted to remember the way I made my snippets. So it's here, and I stuck something on here to remember to decorate my pages. You know, I made this from paper, but it's very sturdy now, and then I heat embossed it. It's just a die cut, and I want to remember that I can do this. I've done this before, but I seem to forget. And then I did make Rolodex, memory Dex card, but as a pocket, so you can stick something in there. I also made my little paperclip charm, because I cannot do charms. I just can't. Jewelry doesn't seem to be for me. So this one opens up, and there is another pocket, which I hold down the flap with this one, and it has a pocket from the side. And I just stuck a normal tag in there to remember that I can use eyelets and everything, you know. We just forget the little things, I feel like. Okay, I do have this movable piece here. So that's cool. You make a pocket. You know, if you can interact with your stuff, I think it's the best. And then, so I don't forget that I can actually use a tag and put the slot die cut on there and stick something in there. Now, another piece for the junk mail envelopes, the pockets, you can just cut out the windows and glue them down, and you got pockets. And then I made this one because I wanted to remember that you can put a flower in between and put a quote, which was wrong because it says neat to it, not next to it, but I didn't see it before. However, just for me to remember. Also here I have another one of these that we've seen before, because I wanted to remember that I can use them as charms. You know, if I have like smaller die cuts, I can, it's so sturdy, it can be a charm. And here was one, the choice of paper was not good, but you know, just that you can die cut a window and stick a little something inside of it and it looks pretty. So for me to remember, now this one, oh, I love this one. I made a little closure here, and this one comes out if needed. This is also just die cuts. I think I have these die cuts in my store, and I love this little feather, but it does have a pocket here. And then it is also a booklet that I have sewn right here. And then if I close it, it doesn't go anywhere. And I love it. The next, this was just to remember that I can stick little pieces with stamps somewhere in my journal and it's going to look good. All I have to do is maybe sew it. I do have a paper clip just to, you know, once again, remember that I can do these. And I have this one. I love this little butterfly in there. You see? So all the things that I would usually forget to make, what to do. Okay, do I have like a tiny piece of paper? Yes, because I think this one is a pocket somewhere. Maybe up there, or maybe, yeah, it's a pocket down here. So just one different way to use the slide. And this was supposed to be the never-ending card, and it is. I just keep forgetting how to fold this. It goes this way, and then it goes this way, and you can basically open up forever, you know. So I just stuck it here with a paper clip. And I made this. I think I was gonna make something else, but then it turned into this and I loved it. And I'm like, okay, we should remember. I'll put it in here. It has a pocket from the side and it has a pocket right here. So I liked it a lot. I stuck these on here to remember that I can just color with my, either with alcohol inks or markers, just leftover pieces of acetate. I always have these little pieces and then I cannot use them for anything. So I hoard them and then one day I toss them. But then you can kind of make them look old and put a stamp on it and it looks good, at least in my opinion. I like it. I did make a flap here to remember that I can make flaps. And then I used a tissue box right here to remember what to do with tissue boxes because I collect them. And this is another one from Roxy, and you can write in the back, and this one is a pocket right here behind the flower and all the way down here. So you can stick something in there, you know. This was one of her challenges for 2023. Okay, put this one here because it's once again junk mail envelope, and then you can actually stick something in there. Now, when I see it in my book of ideas, I'm thinking, okay, next time I'll just cut it a little lower here because it might be easier to stick things in and out. But, you know, that's why I can see it right here and I can see how I want to change it. I also put some beads on the bottom to remember that I can do that. I don't need to just put thread there. I can decorate it as well. And I glued it in as a pocket or tuck spot, whatever you want to call it. We are almost done. 2 more junk mail envelopes used up. And each of this is a pocket, and it's very big. So this way I can still see the pretty page in the back, but I can also fill it up with whatever I want. Okay, this is my magic card, my very magic card. I just need to undo it because, oop, there you go. And I put the dimensions, I believe, in the back. Or, I put the dimensions in the back, how to make the card. But this is the magic card. I love it so much because it's just different. You know, I just love different things. I love a little bit something magical. Okay, and this is gonna go into the corner pocket, which I made. And it's just wrap around the page and gives you 2 corner pockets actually. So I loved it. Of course I did. And here, just to remember that we can emboss our stuff, and still you would be able to write on it, I would say with a marker or something, but it looks so, so pretty. I love it. It feels so soft, almost like fabric, I would say. Okay, there are quite a few things on here. My little tea bag picture is here, and then my little hidden picture is here. It's all behind this. And I also put little pieces of altered tape, so I will remember that I can alter tape and it will look like old tape. This is the one, I forget, matchbook. I've never made one because I never think about it. So here's one, and you have some papers in here, and then you stick it, you close it, done. I also made a paper clip here. It's like decorated from both sides, so basically you don't see it, and it looks really pretty. I thought that was pretty. And then let me stick this back in there. See, I stick the picture in, and then the decoration on top, and then I put my little photo here, so this doesn't go anywhere or not too much. And I did make this little charm with a word. Get out of there. You know, it says choose happy, and there's just, you know, for me it looks like a piece of wood, so that's why I like that. Okay, this is the box. I'll show you another box. It's just the same. This is not glued, so I can remember where I folded it. And this is this one where you open up and it is a box, and then you close it up and it's flat. So definitely need to remember this one because I love it. I made so many for my organization, a lot. I think this is the last page, and I don't think, yeah, there's something in the back. Okay, this one, I made my own tissue paper right here. I left a piece and I put a piece on here just to see how it looks like, to remember that we can do that. Plus I made another hidden journaling spot right here. And if I can put it back in, you can, journal in the back or journal in your journaling spot. And I made a little pocket with a tea bag, stamped tea bag, to remember that I can do that. I think I said the word remember like 5,000 times in this video. However, also those little tiny paper hearts on the side of the threads, on the ends of the threads, just once again to remember. I said it so many times. And this is my last one. As you can see, I didn't do anything here either because who knows, maybe I will get an idea for this, and then I'm going to put it right in here. And this is my tag in a tag right here. Those are 2 tags. One is in the pocket here, and it has a tuck spot right here. I put something in there, and maybe I should cut it a little. This very thin paper, and it's a tag. And I also made like a little charm hanger, whatever, with, I think this is with the envelopes too, with the junk mail envelopes. But you know, it's cool and I like it, so I added it to my books, a book of ideas. I called this a gigantic book of ideas, and I'm not gonna change the name, but truly it's gonna be like books books, because when I started, I never have imagined that it's gonna go that far. I actually wanted to make a book, and I mean, I knew there are a lot of ideas out there, but I didn't think there were that many that I'm going to do, you know. But apparently I'm doing it, and I still have ideas, you know, and they are not mine. They are from all over the place. Mostly I have, it's my little trick to close the journal. Mostly I have like screenshots or I watch flip throughs just like this one, and you know, I take screenshots from flip throughs, and then I just want to try it, and I just want to keep it all in one place, because every time you are making a journal, you're not gonna go find a video or whatever. It's very good to have a book here, volume 1. I should put a 1 here or here somewhere. But yeah, it's gonna be my volume 1, and then I'm working on volume 2 already. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through. You know, those of you who have seen me making all of that probably bored because you've seen it all, but maybe it gives other people an idea, or maybe it refreshes your memory. So I loved sharing it with you. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and, you know, enjoying your day. I see you soon. Bye bye.